Right, so this famous eye we've been looking for. We've ended up basically on the top of the world, and the eye should be around here somewhere, but we're not too sure where. Good morning everybody. So me and Mr. Ivan, we are on our usual Saturday morning hike. We are in the same area as last week. ¿Qué se llama la zona esta?
El Molledo.
El Molledo. So we start in El Molledo, Santiago del Teide region. We are getting a route that I think goes down to Puerto de Santiago. We'll go across some of the water canals again. And well, we haven't done this one, so we'll see what we find along the way. Maybe some more tunnels, who knows? But let's get going. Oh, this is pretty much the start of the route. As you can see, it's another beautiful day in Tenerife. Generally always is. One of the most amazing, diverse, incredible islands in the world. If you ever get a chance to visit, if you already live here, you need to start going on more of these adventures and hikes. They're just too good not to do. So, still on our way up the first section of mountain, but it isn't the worst thing in the world. It is absolutely amazing. I've got my new hiking boots on, Bosch. I've been using my trainers for most of the time, and a few people have said to me, like, how the heck, sorry, can you walk through the barrancos in them trainers? And honestly, it never bothered me. I got used to being comfy. They work, but to be honest, yeah, we're hitting some rougher terrain. I needed a little bit more grip, and they're working really good. So thank you, Fila. Nice one. Maybe a shout out some free trainers in the future. With a sponsorship, something maybe. Who knows? So we pretty much got to the top of the mountain, and we are kind of at the top of the Monte Blanco. Risco Blanco. Monte Blanco, eso en otro país. Sí, ¿no? That's the fucking Alps. Wow. No hemos caminado tanto, ¿no? No, todavía no. I know we've walked and we've gone up, but we're not in the Alps, that's for sure. Wow. And we go down and round and up. And down and round and up again, maybe, who knows. So just behind me, just over around this area, I'll zoom into it in a second for you, is the Ojo de Guama, which is the big hole in the top of the rocks above the losgigantes cliff that you can all see. And if you're not from here, then you're not going to have a clue. But it is the Ojo de Guama. I'll get a better view of that for you now. You just can't beat this on a Saturday.
Espectacular, ¿eh?
Ojo de Guama. Barranco seco no es. Ese es el barranco seco detrás. Really breathtaking. Anybody who knows Erjos, Santiago del Teide, aquí arriba, no? Santiago del Teide kind of behind us, and then a little bit higher you've got Erjos, which is another amazing location. Great place to go hiking, all fairly easy routes, some real amazing forest, so we'll get you a video of that area at some point. just crossed with a couple of other guys walking. Not this group, there was another group of fellas. A couple of older Canarian boys. Put us on the right track because they said very easily to go wrong around here. Yeah, there's some tiny little trails that just veer off into nothing. So it's always good to have a chat with the old Canarian boys. If you're ever on one of these hikes and you're not sure about anything, I guarantee you'll get some kind of cool information out of them. Because obviously they are the ones that were around when a lot of these things were built, or at least the granddads on the water canals and stuff. But yeah, unbelievable. Another hot one, nice and sweaty. But I suppose we are in Tenerife, so what do you expect? Right, so we think we are approaching the Ojo de Guama, which is that eye we've been telling you about all morning. If we actually manage to get there. But just to take a minute and appreciate this. So yeah, we're basically on top of the Los Gigantes cliffs. In Spanish, Los Acantilados. And yeah, it really is amazing. It's the beach where we were last week. Now we're on the Altos de Guama. See Puerto Santiago down there. The southern coastline. San Juan, Alcala. Right, so this famous eye we've been looking for. We've ended up basically on the top of the world. And the eye should be around here somewhere. But we're not too sure where.
You know, sunset.
We're on the right trail apparently, but again, when you're in these areas...
And I'm sitting on top of the world.
So we're not sure. We're going to have another little mooch around. If not, we're going to have to make our way back because it'll get late in the day. And we can't spend our entire life searching the Barranco Seco. But we will get there in the end. This week, next week, another week, at some point we will, because we don't give up and we do it every week. We are here. See you again next week. ¡Epa!
Aquí estamos en los abismos, niño, otra vez.
Really a cool hike again. Fortunately, we bumped into these boys and they found the way, because WikiLeaks, Ivan and myself couldn't quite do it. The Canarian intuition is the one. Awesome, eh?
Where's my glasses? No, my glasses.
So I just came down the side of the mountain from the Cruz de Socorro, I think it's called, in Tamaimo. Yeah, I got lost on a few little bits. The trails were all a little bit iffy on the way on the other side up to it. Then coming down there's a trail. My toes are absolutely killing me, so I've got new trainers on. My toes have been absolutely throbbing for the last half an hour. Every step's getting a bit painful, and we've still got to go kind of up to that next town. So the last little leg, I'll keep you posted. We're nearly finished. So we found one of the water sources. It's not as cool and refreshing as last week's. Still though, it's a pretty rare thing to see something like this in Tenerife.
Caliente, coño.
It runs right down the barranco like a river. It's really unbelievable. Have a little look upstairs. I really trust the cracks in all this concrete, if I'm totally honest. I imagine that was once a kitchen. Wow. So this is inside the old pump house. As you may imagine, a big diesel engine of some kind. Absolutely fucking unbelievable engineering, really. And to have had to get all these things into the barrancos, set them up, get them working. Really unbelievable work. Right, so as Ivan just said, I just made it back to the car. That really was quite a long, hot day between the terrain, the heat, my new trainers, obviously just your toes hurt. It was quite tough. I think about 11 kilometers or so, 700 meters, incline difference, and yeah. Good, so thank you for watching. Hopefully we'll have something cool again for you next week. Maybe something not barranco orientated. Maybe we'll find some more tunnels or something like that. Alright, have a good weekend everyone. Adios.